Ewers. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the... first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill.
Can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And it's going to be third down. Tua. That one out wide to Aiken. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up a gain of fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're going to go. It's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Once again, it's Marks. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That one, take it in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, Malik Washington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
On first and 10, here's Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll get this up to the 44. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Makes it third and 2.
Third and 2. Tungo Bailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Solo left Zion. It's safe. Go ahead.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's to Waddle again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphins 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Tua, give it to H.N. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
21G, 21G.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for a receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Watch it, Oscar.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. That's taken in by H.N. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. And he's Miami.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back south.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
On the quick, right? Wait, buggy.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Your spotter's big tight end, that's Dalton Schultz. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
38 yards.
A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down. They need 5.
Swap. Another swap. Hey, south. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Mixon, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
On the tackle. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal.
Here we go. Tony.
From the shotgun. See, that's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Two and out on 1st down. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Tua on the fake, gives it to Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. That is caught left side by Waddle. Still going. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. It covers 51 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10. To the air again, Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good...
Again, it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. That's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Here's H.N. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Right.
Gordon goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side is the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Texans take over.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Only quick, right?
Now, Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Back to throw. Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Stroud to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Texans.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
All right.
Kirk is the motion man. On second down, Stroud looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to be fourth down.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Look the hot.
In motion now, it's Collins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that? Hey, uno. Hey, south.
To throw, it's Stroud. Catch left. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
A second down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
118. What's that? Hey, uno Mars.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Texans first down.
18. What's that?
To throw is Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. To the pylon, he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes D.Swxrve on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's second and 1.
Ready. Out. Get in.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be taken down. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hey, get set. 18. Out.
On the ground, here is Achane. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 46, here's second and 6.
All right, come on. 22.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
22 yards. And the Texans, first down.
All right. Tony. Hey, south.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion now, it's Collins.
Robin. 11.
They'll run a draw with Mixon. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
He'll get this out wide, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Houston. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Washington now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
2 and out on 1st down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A run out of the gun with A-Check. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
21G.
He'll try and run it here. It's H.A. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll go with the sneak.